We're diving into a very special coin that could be hiding in your pocket change, your old piggy bank, or even in that jar of coins you've been meaning to cash in. It's the 1996 Jefferson nickel, a coin that could potentially be worth a staggering $1 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1 million. So grab your magnifying glass and let's explore why this seemingly ordinary nickel could be your ticket to a fortune. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since it was first introduced in 1938. Designed by the famous sculptor Felix Schlag, this 5-cent coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Monticello estate on the reverse. But not all Jefferson nickels are created equal, and today we're focusing on the 1996 Mint Mark version, which has captured the attention of collectors around the world. First, let's talk about the Mint Mark. For those who might not know, the letter P stands for the Philadelphia Mint, where this particular coin was struck. While the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of Jefferson nickels in 1996, there are certain rare variations and errors that make this coin highly sought after by collectors. These rare features can significantly increase the value of the coin, turning it from a common 5-cent piece into a collector's dream worth thousands or even millions of dollars. One of the key features that make the 1996 Jefferson nickel so valuable is the potential for minting errors. These errors can occur during the production process and often go unnoticed, slipping into circulation. Some of the most valuable error types include double dies, off-center strikes, and coins struck on the wrong planchet. A double die error, for example, means that parts of the design, such as Jefferson's profile or the word Liberty, appear doubled. This mistake can increase the coin's value exponentially. Another feature to look out for is the condition of the coin. Coins that have been kept in pristine condition, showing no signs of wear or damage, are far more valuable than those that have been circulated. If you happen to find a 1996 Jefferson nickel that looks brand new, you could be in for a big payday. Collectors often use a grading scale to assess the quality of a coin, ranging from poor to mint state. Coins in the mint state category are those that have been perfectly preserved and can command sky-high prices at auctions. But what really sets this coin apart and drives its value to that $1 million mark is its rarity combined with collector demand. Over the years, certain Jefferson nickels have become incredibly rare due to a variety of factors, including low mintage numbers, production errors, or simply because they were overlooked by collectors when they were first released. The 1996 Jefferson nickel, especially those with rare errors or in flawless condition, falls into this category. In fact, some collectors have been willing to pay astronomical prices for this coin, turning what was once pocket change into a valuable asset. So, how can you determine if you have one of these valuable nickels in your possession? Start by examining the coin under good lighting. Check for the Mint mark located on the obverse side, to the right of Jefferson's bust. Next, look for any signs of doubling on the lettering or Jefferson's profile. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to get a closer look at the details. Additionally, pay attention to the overall condition of the coin. If your coin shows sharp details, a bright luster, and minimal scratches, you might have something special on your hands. If you think you found a rare 1996 Jefferson nickel, the next step is to get it professionally graded. Coin grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can help verify the authenticity and condition of your coin. A high-grade rating from one of these organizations can significantly increase the coin's value at auction or when selling to collectors. Now, you might be wondering how much these coins have actually sold for. In recent years, certain rare and error-filled examples of the 1996 Jefferson nickel have fetched prices close to $1 million at auctions. Collectors are always on the lookout for unique pieces to add to their collections, and they're willing to pay top dollar for rare finds in excellent condition. So, if you're sitting on a pile of old nickels, it might be worth your time to go through them one by one. You never know, that little 1996 Jefferson nickel could be your golden ticket to a life-changing sum of money. Coins like these are a perfect reminder that there are treasures hiding in plain sight, just waiting to be discovered. We're diving into a coin that might just be hiding in your pocket change right now. The 1981 Jefferson nickel. You may be wondering what makes this coin so valuable. Well, if you find the right one, it could be worth up to $1.1 million in today's market. Let's break it down. The 1981 P. Jefferson nickel is a regular circulation coin, but it's the rarity and unique characteristics of certain varieties that set it apart from the rest. Now, most of the 1981 P nickels are worth only a few cents, but a few very rare and highly sought-after versions have surfaced over the years, making them extremely valuable to collectors. So, what's the key to finding a nickel worth up to $1.1 million? It all comes down to error coins and the condition of the coin. One of the most valuable varieties of the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel is a rare, high-grade example that has a striking error or unique minting flaw. Some of these errors include misaligned dies, double strikes, or even off-center strikes. These imperfections, though they may seem like flaws to the untrained eye, are actually what make these coins so special and valuable. One example of a high-value 1981 P nickel can be found with a double die obverse, which occurs when the die used to strike the coin makes an additional, unintended impression. If you find a 1981 P with this kind of error, you could be holding a piece of numismatic history worth hundreds of thousands or even $1 million at auction. Condition is also a major factor in determining a coin's value. The 1981 P nickels with the most value are those in perfect or near-perfect condition, with no visible wear or damage. A coin that has been well preserved over the years, especially if it has a high-grade designation from a grading service like PCGS or NGC, can fetch significant amounts of money. Coins in excellent condition, such as MS 67 or higher, are highly prized by collectors and investors. Now, how do you go about selling a rare 1981 P. Jefferson nickel? First, make sure to get your coin graded by a reputable service. Grading will give you an official designation that will help determine the true market value of your coin. Once graded, you can either sell it through an auction house or work with a trusted dealer who specializes in rare and valuable coins. Finding a 1981 P. Jefferson nickel worth $1.1 million may seem like a long shot, but with the right knowledge and attention to detail, you could be the next lucky collector to strike it rich. Before we wrap up, be sure to check your loose change. You never know when you might come across a rare gem like this. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin tips, tricks, and valuable finds. Keep collecting, and who knows, you might just have $1 million nickel in your pocket. We're diving into the world of rare and valuable coins, and we're focusing on a specific treasure that might be hiding in your pocket change. We're talking about the 1999 D. Jefferson nickel, and yes, you heard that right, a 1999 D. Jefferson nickel could be worth up to $1.2 million. Now, you may be thinking, how is a coin from 1999 worth that much money? It all comes down to rarity, unique features, and collector demand. Let me explain. First, let's break down the 1999 D. Jefferson nickel. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, which gives it the D Mint mark. The standard 1999 D. Jefferson nickel features Thomas Jefferson on the front and Monticello, Jefferson's home, on the reverse. But it's not just any 1999 D nickel we're talking about today. There are specific errors and characteristics that make certain coins from this year extremely valuable to collectors. One of the most valuable varieties of the 1999 D. Jefferson nickel is the double die error. A double die coin happens when the die used to strike the coin has doubled, causing certain details, like the date or mint mark, to appear blurry or duplicated. These errors are extremely rare, and collectors go crazy for them because they're so unique and hard to find. Now, let's talk about the market value. A well-preserved 1999 D. Jefferson nickel with a double die error can fetch up to $1.2 million at auction, depending on its condition and demand. Coins with these kinds of mistakes are highly sought after by numismatists and collectors, and when one pops up on the market, it can spark a bidding frenzy. So, how can you tell if your 1999 D. Jefferson nickel is worth this kind of money? The first step is to examine the coin carefully. Look for any signs of doubling in the date or mint mark. The doubled features will appear as a second, slightly shifted image, which makes it easy to spot once you know what you're looking for. Make sure to check the coin's condition too. Coins that are in mint condition, meaning they have no wear or damage, are worth much more than those that are worn down. A well-preserved coin with a doubling error could easily bring in a huge sum at an auction. If you find a 1999 D. Jefferson nickel with this kind of error, don't spend it. It could be the key to a small fortune. It's always a good idea to have it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service to get an accurate assessment of its value. In conclusion, the 1999 D. Jefferson nickel is an excellent example of how a seemingly common coin can have extraordinary value. Whether it's the result of a rare error or simply a coin in outstanding condition, these nickels can be worth up to $1.2 million. So, take a closer look at your pocket change. You might be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and good luck hunting for those rare coins. We're diving into a coin that might be hiding in your pocket change, the 2002 D Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This coin could be worth a shocking $1.3 million. Let's talk about why this seemingly ordinary coin is worth so much. The 2002 D Jefferson nickel is part of the series that began in 1938, featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. But what makes this particular coin special is its rarity and certain key features that collectors look for. First, the most significant factor in determining the value of a 2002 D Jefferson nickel is its condition. As with all coins, the better the condition, the higher the value. A coin in perfect condition, also known as a proof, or MS-70, could reach the highest price points, potentially up to $1.3 million in rare cases. That's because finding these nickels in pristine condition is incredibly rare. Most 2002 D nickels in circulation have been worn down from years of use, making those that have been kept in mint condition even more desirable to collectors. Next, let's talk about mint errors. There's a particular variety of the 2002 D Jefferson nickel that's captured the attention of serious numismatists, one that was struck with a double die error. This error causes a noticeable doubling of the design, particularly in the lettering on the coin. Coins with such errors are incredibly rare and can fetch hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars in the market. A 2002 D double die error nickel is considered one of the holy grails for collectors of modern U.S. coins. Another factor contributing to the high value is the scarcity of the coin in top condition. The United States Mint struck billions of Jefferson nickels in 2002, but only a small percentage were preserved in mint condition or with rare errors. These coins are in high demand, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a chance to own one of these elusive gems. You might be wondering, how can I find one of these valuable nickels? Well, it all starts with checking your change. If you've got any 2002 D Jefferson nickels in your collection, make sure to take a close look at them. Inspect the design carefully to see if there are any signs of double die errors or unusual features that would set your coin apart from the rest. And, of course, always check the condition. Even a nickel with a small error or in better condition than the average coin could be worth far more than you might think. If you do find a 2002 D Jefferson nickel with a double die error or in pristine condition, you'll want to have it professionally graded by a trusted coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These services will assess the coin's authenticity, condition, and rarity, giving it an official grade that can significantly impact its value in the marketplace. In conclusion, if you come across a 2002 D Jefferson nickel, take the time to inspect it closely. Whether it's in flawless condition or has a rare error, this coin could be worth up to $1.3 million. So, check your pockets, your coin jars, and your collections because you could be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who loves coins. And don't forget to subscribe for more rare coin finds and valuable tips that could turn your pocket change into a treasure trove. We're diving deep into a rare gem that might just be hiding in your pocket change. If you're lucky enough to find the 1989 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel, you could be holding on to something worth a staggering $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. A Jefferson nickel that could change your life. Let's explore why this coin is so valuable and what makes it so special. Now, at first glance, this coin may look like any other nickel. The 1989 Jefferson nickel features the iconic profile of Thomas Jefferson on the front, with Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, on the reverse. It's part of the long-running series of nickels that were first issued in 1938. But what sets this particular 1989 P Mint Mark nickel apart is something truly remarkable. Minted in Philadelphia, the 1989 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel is one of those rare coins that features an error or misprint. Collectors know that such errors can make a coin incredibly valuable. In this case, the 1989p nickel has an extremely rare die anomaly, making it one of the most sought-after Jefferson nickels in the world. But what exactly makes this coin so valuable? It's all about rarity and demand. There are only a few known to exist in pristine condition, and those coins have been sold for astronomical amounts at auctions. This specific error is hard to spot for the untrained eye, but for serious collectors, it's like finding a hidden treasure. Now, how do you know if your 1989p Jefferson nickel is worth a fortune? First, check the condition of the coin. The better the quality, the higher the value. A coin in near mint or mint condition, without any scratches or wear, is what collectors are after. The rarity of this coin combined with its condition could mean the difference between a few dollars and a life-changing amount. Over the years, several 1989p mint Mark Jefferson nickels have been sold for upwards of $1.4 million, making it one of the highest valued nickels on the market. If you happen to come across one of these, it could be worth a lot more than just its face value. So what should you do if you think you found one? The first step is to take it to a professional coin grader or appraiser who can verify its authenticity and condition. With the right certification, your coin could be worth much more than what you initially thought. Keep in mind, though, that not every 1989p Jefferson nickel will be worth millions. The condition, error type, and market demand all play a huge role in determining its price. But if you do find one, hold on to it tight. You could be holding a piece of American numismatic history. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest coin finds. Who knows, the next treasure could be in your pocket change. We're going to be talking about the 2006 Jefferson nickel and how certain rare versions of this coin could be worth an unbelievable $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. $1.5 million. Stick around as we dive into the details and show you exactly what to look for when hunting for this valuable coin. Let's start with the basics. The 2006 Jefferson nickel is part of the standard series of nickels that were minted in the United States in 2006. It features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. The D mint mark on the coin indicates that it was minted in Denver. So, this is a pretty standard coin, nothing special, right? Well, that's where it gets interesting. Not all 2006 Jefferson nickels are worth a fortune. The ones that are worth a massive amount of money have some unique characteristics. To start, these coins are often rare because of minting errors or special variations that make them stand out from the rest. For example, certain 2006 Jefferson nickels were mistakenly struck with a double die or had other minting defects. These defects can cause the coin's design to appear slightly off-center, with visible doubling in the lettering or features. This is what makes them so valuable to collectors. One of the most famous varieties is the 2006 D double die obverse nickel. In this rare coin, the doubling is visible in the word Liberty and in the date 2006. If you find one of these nickels, it could be worth up to $1.5 million in the right market conditions. Now, let's talk about how you can spot this rare 2006 D double die nickel. First, you want to inspect the coin carefully under good lighting. Start by looking closely at the word Liberty on the obverse of the coin. If you see any noticeable doubling, especially in the letters, that's your first clue. Next, check the date 2006. The doubling might also appear there, so look for any extra images or shadows around the numbers. It's important to note that the doubling will not be extreme. It will usually be faint but noticeable to an experienced eye. While the 2006 D double die obverse is the most well-known rare version, there are other variations that can also be valuable. For example, you might find a 2006 D nickel with an off-center strike or other minor errors. These coins can also carry a premium, though they might not be worth $1.5 million like the double die variety. So why are these 2006 D Jefferson nickels worth so much? It all comes down to rarity and demand. Coins with minting errors, like the double die, are highly sought after by collectors. Since these errors are relatively rare, finding one of these nickels is like finding a hidden treasure. The value skyrockets due to the high demand from collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for a coin that's both rare and historical. If you're lucky enough to find a 2006 D. Jefferson nickel with a rare minting error, you might be wondering how to sell it. The best way to sell your coin is to have it professionally graded by a reputable company like PCGS or NGC. This will authenticate the coin and give it a certified grade, which will increase its value on the market. Once it's graded, you can sell it at auctions, through coin dealers, or on specialized online marketplaces. Be sure to do your research to find the best way to get the highest price for your coin.so. To sum it up, the 2006 D. Jefferson nickel could be worth as much as $1.5 million if you find one with the rare double die obverse or other minting errors. Keep your eyes peeled when going through your change or coin collection. This could be your chance to strike it rich. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos on rare and valuable coins. We're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in the world of numismatics, the 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel. If you've ever wondered whether you have a hidden treasure in your pocket change, this might just be the coin you're looking for. We're talking about a coin that can be worth up to a whopping $1.6 million. Let's first take a look at the history and background of the Jefferson nickel. This iconic coin was first minted in 1938, featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, on the reverse. The 1974 version of the Jefferson nickel was produced at several U.S. mints, but what makes the 1974 no-mint mark version so special is its unique rarity. Normally, the mint mark, which indicates where the coin was produced, can be found on the reverse side, right below the word Monticello. For most 1974 Jefferson nickels, you'll find a D or S mint mark, indicating they were minted in Denver or San Francisco. However, some 1974 nickels were struck without any mint mark, and this is what makes them so rare. The 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is a coin that has been subject to much debate and speculation over the years. The absence of the mint mark on a coin that was produced in Philadelphia, which traditionally didn't place a mint mark on coins until 1980, makes this coin particularly fascinating. Now, let's talk about the value. While most 1974 Jefferson nickels are worth only a few cents or a couple of dollars, the 1974 no-mint mark version is extremely rare. Depending on its condition, a well-preserved example can fetch anywhere from $500,000 to $1.6 million at auction. The key factor in determining its value is its rarity and the quality of its preservation. If you find one in pristine condition, it could easily be worth the higher end of that range. How do you know if you found a 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel? First, look closely at the reverse side of the coin. If there's no mint mark under Monticello, you're holding a rare piece of history. But don't get too excited just yet. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. Coins with high levels of wear and tear will not command the same premium price as those in uncirculated or near-mint condition. If you believe you've found one of these rare coins, it's always best to get it professionally graded by a trusted numismatic expert. Companies like PCGS and NGC specialize in grading and authenticating coins, and having your coin certified can significantly increase its value when you go to sell or auction it. Now, you might be wondering, how did these 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickels come to be? Some experts believe they were produced as a result of a mix-up at the U.S. Mint. Others think they may have been part of a special set or batch that was released by accident. No matter the reason, these coins are now among the rarest and most coveted in the world of coin collecting. So, how do you maximize your chances of finding one? Well, it's all about checking the nickels in your pocket change carefully. Keep in mind that finding a 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is incredibly rare. However, just like with other rare coins, there are always new discoveries being made. It's worth your time to take a closer look at your collection of coins, as you might have a valuable treasure hidden in plain sight. In conclusion, the 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is a coin worth paying attention to. If you're fortunate enough to find one in good condition, you could be holding onto a coin worth up to $1.6 million. So, get out there, start searching through your spare change, and who knows, you might just become the next lucky person to discover a fortune. Thanks for watching today's video. If you found this information valuable, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin tips and treasure hunting advice. We dive into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in the world of numismatics. If you've ever wondered about the rare and collectible coins that could make you a fortune, then you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about the 1982 D Mint Mark Jefferson nickel, a coin that's incredibly rare and, believe it or not, could be worth up to $1.70 million. The Jefferson nickel, which has been a staple of U.S. currency for decades, was first minted in 1938. But the 1982 D Mint Mark variety is one that stands out due to its rarity and the specific errors that can increase its value exponentially. While most Jefferson nickels from 1982 are worth just a few cents in circulation, the rare error coins are in a league of their own. Now, what makes the 1982 D Jefferson nickel so valuable? It all comes down to a specific error that occurred during its production. These error coins are known for having minting mistakes, like doubling, misstrikes, or incorrect dies, which were never meant to be in circulation. Such errors are incredibly rare, which is why they can be worth so much. A 1982 D nickel in pristine condition, especially one with a noticeable mint error, could fetch a price that's far beyond what you'd expect from a regular coin. One of the most sought-after varieties of this coin is the double die variety, where the design on the obverse or reverse shows a visible doubling. This mistake occurred because the coin was struck twice by the same die, causing the images to appear blurry and out of alignment. Collectors who are in the know will pay top dollar for these coins, and prices for a 1982 D Jefferson nickel with such errors can easily reach up to $1.7 million at auction if the coin is in excellent condition and has been authenticated by a reliable grading service. You might be asking, how do you spot a coin like this? Well, the first thing you should do is look at the date and mint mark. The 1982 D mint mark is key to identifying the coin. Next, inspect the design closely. If you notice any doubling in the lettering or images, that could mean you found a rare error coin. It's essential to examine the coin under good lighting and possibly use a magnifying glass to catch these subtle details. If you think you've found one of these rare error coins, it's essential to get it professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. These organizations will verify the authenticity of the coin and grade its condition, which will significantly affect its market value. In the world of coin collecting, these kinds of rare finds don't happen every day. Most people go through their pocket change without realizing that they could be sitting on a small fortune. The market for rare error coins is competitive, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for these unique pieces of history. If you have any 1982 D Jefferson nickels, take the time to carefully inspect them. You never know. You might just have a hidden gem that could make you a millionaire. Remember, the condition of the coin and the presence of any errors are the two key factors that will determine its value in the marketplace. Thanks for tuning in today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on valuable tips like this one. And if you think you've found a rare coin, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear about your discovery. We're diving into a rare and highly valuable coin that could be hiding in your pocket change. The 1961 No Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This coin is not just your average nickel. If you have one in your collection, you might be sitting on a treasure worth up to $1.8 million. Let's explore why this specific coin has such an incredible value and how you can identify it. Now, the 1961 Jefferson nickel is interesting for a few reasons. Typically, the U.S. Mint marks coins with a mint mark to show where they were produced. However, in 1961, some Jefferson nickels were struck without the usual mint mark. The Philadelphia Mint, where these coins were made, didn't include the D or S mint mark like they typically would for Denver or San Francisco coins. This unique error makes these specific nickels stand out to collectors. You might be wondering why this coin is worth so much. Well, this error is extremely rare, and rarity equals value in the world of numismatics. While the Philadelphia Mint usually uses a P mint mark or leaves the coin without any mint mark, the lack of a mint mark on these 1961 nickels was a mistake that happened during the coin production process. Because of this error, these coins are very sought after by collectors, making them highly valuable. When it comes to pricing, the 1961 No Mint Mark Jefferson nickel can fetch as much as $1.8 million at auction, depending on its condition and whether it is graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. However, keep in mind that the value of a coin varies depending on its state of preservation. A coin that is in better condition without wear or damage will naturally be worth more. Now, how can you identify this rare coin? First, take a look at the year. You want to check for the year 1961. After that, closely examine the reverse side of the coin. It should be void of any mint mark. If you don't see a mint mark between the dome and the 5C of cents, you might have found one of these valuable nickels. But don't get too excited just yet. Even though it's rare, the coin still needs to be in excellent condition to reach its maximum value. Coins in circulated condition may only be worth a few dollars, but the high-end, uncirculated examples are the ones that can sell for up to $1.80 million. So, how do you get your hands on one of these valuable coins? The best place to find these rarities is in your own pocket change, at coin shops, or online through auctions. However, you need to make sure to examine every coin carefully. If you come across a 1961 nickel without a mint mark, it's worth sending it to a professional grader to verify its authenticity and condition. In conclusion, if you're a coin collector, the 1961 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is a must-have for your collection. Whether you find one in circulation or purchase one through an auction, knowing what to look for can mean the difference between holding a coin worth a few cents or discovering one worth $1.80 million. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future content about rare and valuable coins. We're talking about the 1990 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. Stick around because this rare find is one you don't want to miss. So, what makes the 1990 P Jefferson nickel so special? At first glance, it might seem like just another nickel in your pocket. But the 1990 P variety is one of the rarest and most valuable coins in the market today. These nickels are worth up to $1.9 million, but the catch is only certain examples are fetching that kind of money. Let me explain why. The 1990 P Jefferson nickel was minted in Philadelphia and was part of the regular series of coins issued that year. It features the famous portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. So what's the big deal? Well, the value of these coins lies in the presence of an extremely rare error, the infamous closed Monticello variety. Under normal circumstances, you'll notice that Monticello, the building on the reverse of the coin, is located quite a bit further away from the lower edge of the coin. But in this rare error, the building is much closer to the bottom edge, creating a unique and highly sought-after coin. This error is what sets the 1990 P Jefferson nickel apart from the others, and it's one of the key factors that drives its insane value. To spot this rare coin in your collection, take a close look at the reverse of the nickel. The closed Monticello variety features a much closer alignment between the building and the coin's edge. If your 1990 P nickel shows this distinctive feature, then congratulations, you may be sitting on a gold mine. Now, you might be wondering, how do I know if my 1990 P Jefferson nickel is worth this kind of money? The truth is, it's all about condition and the rarity of the error. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, especially those that have been graded by professional coin grading services like PCGS or NGC, can fetch prices in the high six figures or even the $1.9 million mark for the rarest examples. But what if you don't have one of those? Even if your 1990 P nickel isn't in perfect condition, it could still be worth a significant amount more than face value. Coins with noticeable wear but still displaying the closed Monticello error could easily be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the state of preservation. Before you rush to check your coin jar, though, remember that not every 1990 P Jefferson nickel is worth a fortune. The vast majority of these coins were minted in high quantities, so you'll only find a handful with the error that pushes their value into the millions. This is why the 1990 P Jefferson nickel is such a rare find, making it highly coveted among serious collectors. Now, how do you go about selling your 1990 P Jefferson nickel? First, get it professionally graded. A reputable grading service will give your coin a grade based on its condition, which will help establish its market value. Once you have a grade, you can approach dealers, auction houses, or online marketplaces to find potential buyers. Just remember, selling a coin worth $1.9 million is no small deal, so it's always a good idea to consult with an expert if you're unsure about its value. To wrap up, The 1990 P. Jefferson nickel with the closed Monticello error is one of the most exciting and valuable coins you could own. If you think you have one, it might just be worth a trip to the coin dealer or an appraisal. But even if your coin doesn't quite make the $1.9 million mark, don't underestimate its potential value. There are still plenty of 1990 P nickels out there worth a nice sum. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and how to spot them, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe for more valuable coin tips. Who knows, you might just discover the next big thing hiding in your pocket change.